Uncertainty looms huge as South Africa prepares for yet another round of elections. Cyril Ramaphosa is the focal point of this political scene. His leadership has been essential in guiding the country through turbulent times. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. Even while the African National Congress, ANC, has long been associated with South Africa's political identity, it is incorrect, especially under Ramaphosa's leadership, to assume that the nation would disintegrate if the ANC lost its hold on power. For South Africa, Ramaphosa's election to the president was a watershed. His dedication to eradicating corruption, boosting the economy, and promoting social harmony has characterized his term in office. Notwithstanding significant obstacles, including his divisions within the African National Congress, ANC, and financial difficulties intensified by the epidemic, Ramaphosa has persisted in his quest for a more wealthy and inclusive South Africa. Ramaphosa's attempts to eradicate corruption rank among his most noteworthy accomplishments. He has shown a determination to take on corruption head-on by establishing the Zondo Commission, among other steps, and by making it plain that impunity would not be allowed. Even if there hasn't been much progress, these initiatives have had a huge positive influence on investor and public confidence. In terms of the economy, Ramaphosa has led programs meant to boost expansion and generate jobs. His government has prioritized the concerns of underprivileged populations while working to build an atmosphere that is business-friendly, from infrastructural development to investment promotion. Even with ongoing problems like unemployment and inequality, many South Africans continue to find faith in Ramaphosa's goal of an inclusive economy. Beyond his domestic agenda, Ramaphosa has been a leading voice on the world scene, promoting collaboration and multilateralism in the face of global issues. Under his direction, South Africa's stature in the international community has grown, solidifying its role as a major actor in both regional and global affairs. In conclusion, the idea that South Africa's political stability depends only on the performance of the ANC is incorrect, even if the results of the next elections might have a significant impact on the nation's political climate. Under Cyril Ramaphosa's direction, South Africa has shown resilient and able to withstand political unpredictability. Ramaphosa is steadfast in his resolve to constructing a brighter future for all South Africans, regardless of the results of the election. Again, should the ANC lose the elections later this month, Zingiswa Losai, the head of COSATU, warned that South Africa would end up looking like Orania. Speaking as the chairman of the Tripartite Alliance, she was questioned on an ANC podcast program. Workers, including unions associated with COSATU, have criticized the federation for its slavish backing of the ANC. In order to proceed with the reform program that the ANC administration has been pursuing, it will be crucial for us to vote for the ANC on all 3 ballot papers on May 29th, according to Losai. According to Losai, not supporting the ANC would be equivalent to giving racism control of South Africa. In order for Orania to become a state of South Africa, we will be turning over South Africa to see what occurs in Kleinfontein. We cannot afford to have a Kleinfontein or Orania that encompasses all of South Africa, said Losai. Given that the ANC was addressing 300 years of colonial issues, Losai said the party should be given another opportunity at governance. We have accomplished so much in 30 years. There is still more to be done, and the ANC is appropriate for the job. We are seeing the fruits of the ANC's self-purification, added Losai. Despite its own difficulties, Losai said that the ANC is the best party to govern the nation. Even more significant than the first democratic elections are the next elections. She refuted the claim that the ANC had abandoned the labor movement. It is untrue to say that the ANC administration favors big business more than other parties, the speaker stated. According to Losai, unions are responsible for projecting worker gains and keeping companies accountable. In order for Orania to become a state of South Africa, we will be turning over South Africa to see what occurs in Kleinfontein. We cannot afford to have a Kleinfontein or Orania that encompasses all of South Africa, said Losai. Given that the ANC was addressing 300 years of colonial issues, Losai said the party should be given another opportunity at governance. We have accomplished so much in 30 years. There is still more to be done,